What's going on, legends? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about everything Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, as today we got the blog drop giving us a basic overview of what's to come for the mode. So if you guys are excited for Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, make sure you guys stay tuned and let's go ahead and dive right into it. Welcome to Operation Deadbolt. Your main task, aside from surviving hordes of zombies and machine nations of PMC group Terminus outcomes, are threefold. Operation Deadbolt: explore an open world and search for valuable acquisitions and schematics. A world of opportunity: complete contracts to earn essence, collect acquisitions, and clear missions to discover what is really happening in the exclusion zone. Very similar to DMZ, you're going to be doing contracts to earn the currency in the game in order to be able to use that. Secure and extract. You will also learn when the situation on the ground becomes advantageous and untenable. Immerse yourself and work with other players to complete the more difficult mission objectives, and extract before you become overwhelmed. All right, we got the MWZ Zombies lobby. The Modern Warfare Zombies lobby features the same global panel access, but the main menu is significantly different. Across the top, you're going to have lobby, gear, strike team, customized, battle pass store, and it's meant to prepare you for your next mission to survive the undead hordes. The match and progress information along the bottom of the screen allows you to launch into your next match and quickly ascertain how much of the zombie story missions you have completed. Readying up for your missions, you have your strike team operator, so now you can recruit any unlocked operator for your strike team. Each recruited operator will have their own on-soldier gear. All the operators you've unlocked through both Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 are available, and 2 operators, Ripper and Scorch, are unlocked after you've completed specific challenges within zombies. Each strike team operator can be chosen and comes with 5 different customizable equipment slots. The gear you find during missions is saved here and includes kill streaks, armor, gas masks, and medical items. So very similar to the active duty operators in DMZ, we're basically going to be seeing that return here with the strike team operators. Next up, we have the Rucksack, which essentially is the backpack returning from DMZ. Fill your rucksack with essential acquisitions that you find on the battlefield or craft via valuable schematics. Initially, there are up to 5 open slots on the small rucksack. After your first mission, providing you found either acquisitions or schematics, you can add items to the rucksack. Next, we have our loadouts. Now, this is essentially going to be set up exactly like DMZ. Choose between 2 primaries or a primary and a secondary weapon to take along with you, a lethal, tactical, and field upgrade as well. Primary and secondary weapons: all MW2 and MW3 weapons are available to use in zombies. Any that are XP recommended are denoted by the small fire icon and grant you more XP when you're using them. Insured slots: these are weapons you've leveled up, added attachments to, and come from the weapon pool of over 100 plus Modern Warfare 2 and 3 weapons. If you fail to exfil with an insured weapon, it only becomes available again after a cooldown period. You have up to 3 weapon slots insured, and 2 of them are unlocked after completing zombies missions. Very similar to DMZ, you will have your insured weapon slots. You will be able to obviously utilize them. If you do lose that weapon or you don't exfil, you will have a cooldown period for that slot, and you will be able to gain the 2 extras, giving you up to 3 by completing the missions in the game. So it's very similar to DMZ and how you unlock your insured weapon slots, and these will be very useful for obviously going in with the weapon of your choice. The contraband stash is also returning. These are weapons you found and exfilled with and are permanently lost if left during a mission. Keeping a stash of up to 20 of these weapons, which may or may not have attachments added to them, is helpful when augmenting your loadout. So similar again to DMZ, you guys will be able to exfil with different weapons, keep them in your contraband stash, and obviously be able to use them in future runs. This is also going to be helpful for having secondary weapons, or maybe if you're doing that camo grind, you guys will be able to have contraband weapons of specific ones that you need. That way you guys will be able to go in with them alongside your loadout weapon and be able to double down on your camo challenges. Tactical and lethal equipment: a selection of multiplayer tactical and lethal equipment can be equipped as part of your loadout. Stun grenade, smoke grenade, scatter mine, decoy grenade, shock stick, stim, and experimental gas grenade. For the lethals, we have the frag grenade, claymore, throwing knife, thermite, proximity mine, drill charge, sticky grenade, C4, Molotov cocktail, and breacher drone. Next up, we're going to be talking about the zombies field upgrades. Now, it's important to note there are field upgrades in the normal game, and these are not going to be the ones you see in the zombies mode, similar to like DMZ, but DMZ actually used the normal field upgrades. These are special to just the mode for zombies itself. Field upgrades in Modern Warfare Zombies are completely different from the equipment available to the multiplayer operators. There are 6 field upgrades available, 5 of which are unlocked as you progress through the military ranks. The Energy Mine, which is a medium recharge. Spawn an explosion, dealing massive damage to the enemies who set it off. Frenzied Guard, a slow recharge. Repairs armor to full and forces all enemies in area to target you for 10 seconds. Enemy kills repair armor during this time. Healing Aura, with a slow recharge. Heal all players immediately and in last stand. We have Frost Blast, which has medium recharge. Damage enemies within the initial blast and slow those that enter the area of effect. Aether Shroud with a medium recharge, probably going to be the best one. Become invisible to zombies. Tesla Storm with a slow recharge. For 10 seconds, lightning connects to other players, stunning and damaging normal enemies. Or they just managed to get you stuck in a spot. The Aether Shroud will be able to turn you invisible and you'll be able to get out of that situation. There are going to be uses for each and every one of these field upgrades. You guys are going to have to find out which one you like like the most. So basically, when you're going into zombies, you're going to be choosing one of these field upgrades. Each of them kind of grants you a little bit of a superpower. Personally, I think Aether Shroud is going to be great for most new players, as it'll allow you to kind of get out of sticky situations, especially when, you know, the zombies kind of corner you. Next, we're going to be diving into acquisitions and schematics. So once you return from your first few successful missions, you'll be able to place your acquisitions into your rucksack for use during subsequent outings. You can also start to craft your own acquisitions at the schematic crafting location in the lobby between drops. Acquisitions are single-use items that can give you an advantage on the battlefield. Acquisitions you find an exfil within your rucksack can be added to your acquisition stash, similar to mission or contraband stashes in DMZ, within your rucksack menu. Schematics, these are highly sought after plans that permanently allow you to craft acquisitions that you can add to your rucksack. Schematics have a cooldown period after which they can be brought into the exclusion zone. So essentially the schematics are going to allow you to craft the acquisitions. The acquisitions are what you're going to actually take into the match. Then you would use that to either gain a perk, pack punch your weapon, or any of the other advantages that might exist. The following types of acquisitions can be made and used or crafted if schematics are located, and all have a rarity value associated with them, denoting how difficult they are to find and levels of improvement they bring to the weapon or item that they affect. We'll start out with the Aetherium. You have Aetherium Crystal and Aetherium Tools. The refined Aetherium Crystals are used to upgrade pack-a-punch weapons from level 1, 2, or 3 respectively, based on the rare, epic, or legendary that you get. In common, rare, or epic Aether Tools, obviously there's legendary as well, these tools will allow you to upgrade your current held weapon to a rarer form. The rarer the form, the more impressive the damage weapon inflicts. If you guys played Outbreak Zombies, or if you're familiar with zombies from Cold War, you might be familiar with these items. Basically, if you found an Aether tool out of a box or by completing an objective, you then got an initial upgrade for the weapon that you were holding. This was really simple in Cold War, as it was only one wrench, so you grabbed the wrench, you just went up to the next rarity level, and then instead of having Aetherium crystals to upgrade or pack-a-punch your weapon, basically if you got a hold of a chalice at any point, it would automatically upgrade your weapon to whatever the chalice was. So you had bronze, silver, or gold, and obviously that would give you your level of pack-a-punch. So very similar to that, you will have these Aetherium crystals that will allow you to start with a pack-a-punch weapon based on the rarity that you have. Next, we're going to be diving into our perks or perk-a-colas. The vest, gloves, boots, and gear system is not available in zombies. Instead, receive a permanent boost throughout a mission unless you fully die to various in-game attributes by finding or crafting a perk-a-cola. Deadshot Daiquiri, ADS or aiming down sight, moves to enemy crit location, removes scope sway. Death Perception, obscured enemies' chests, resources, and item drops are more easily spotted. Elemental Pop, every bullet you fire has a small chance to apply a random ammo mod effect. Juggernog increases maximum health. PhD Flopper, which is returning for the first time in a long time, as it was PhD Slider in the last game. Diving to prone triggers an explosion. Explosion increases the higher you fall. Immunity from fall damage while diving. Immunity from area of effect damage from weapons you are using. Quick Revive, reduce the health regeneration delay by 50%. Reduce the time it takes to revive an ally by 50%. Probably one of the most useful. You'll be able to obviously regen health quick, and obviously getting your teammates in those crucial situations off the ground can be helpful also. Speed Cola, drink to reload and replate armor faster. This is going to be extremely helpful, obviously. Stamina Up increases run and sprint speed. Tombstone, on death, you create a tombstone stash at that location, containing your backpack inventory in the next game. So if you die in your current run, you have this tombstone perk, you will leave a tombstone there, and in your next exfil or infill, you'll go in and you'll be able to go to that location, find your tombstone, and reacquire all of your gear. Super helpful. It's going to be super nice when you obviously go down and lose all of your stuff. You do have that chance to kind of regain, and if you have this perk equipped. Next, we're taking a look at ammo mods. The weapon you are currently holding can be further augmented with an ammo modification for the exact effect each mod brings to battle. Why not test them out in the exclusion zone once you find or craft them? Now, the effects of these are probably subject to change from Cold War, but Brain Rot basically turned an enemy zombie into a friendly. It would go ahead and attack other things for you. Cryo Freeze, essentially, it's kind of pretty straightforward. It would have a chance to freeze the zombie. And once you eliminate them, it could possibly freeze the ones around it. Dead Wire is going to electrocute a zombie, causing electric damage to the ones surrounding it. Napalm Burst is going to cause it to explode into fire, causing damage in that surrounding area. And then you have Shatter Blast, which I think is also pretty similar. I don't remember the exact effects of this one, but I'm pretty sure it's some sort of explosive effect. Wonder Weapons, locate the necessary and devilish difficult to find schematics, and you are able to craft some of the most arcane and powerful weaponry ever seen. The Wonder Weapons available at game launch are currently redacted, so we don't know exactly what they are. I'm assuming it's the ray gun, it's the die shockwave, maybe it's that new gun that I don't remember the exact name of. I think it's overall going to be pretty exciting, and I'm looking forward to the Wonder Weapons available in Modern Warfare Zombies. Next, we're taking a look at the mission overview, acts, tiers, and rewards. Begin to acclimate to the horrors of Urzikstan Exclusion Zone and commence a multi-layered story that focuses on a variety of tiered missions in 3 acts. Not all missions are immediately accessible, and the mission you wish to complete, which may have one or multiple tasks, is highlighted. Mission completion rewards, including acquisitions, cosmetic items, durable items, double XP tokens, are all visible prior to infill. Complete tasks with a mission and receive unlocked mission mission and rewards. Complete mission within a tier and receive unlocked missions and rewards. Complete all tiers to finish an act and receive unlocked missions and rewards. Complete all 3 acts to receive a redacted and continue to uncover the mysteries plaguing the exclusion zone prior to the storyline continuation at Season 1. So essentially, you're going to be able to work through the tasks to unlock a mission, work through the missions to unlock a tier, work through the tiers to complete an act, move to the next one, complete all 3 acts. We're looking at Season 1. All right, let's go ahead and dive into the mission parameters of the Essence of Zombies. You have the freedom and flexibility to explore the exclusion zone throughout Urzikstan, and infilling allows you to complete a wide variety of activities as well as the specific mission tasks you assign to yourself prior to the session start. Aside from the specific mission tasks you are undertaking, each zombie infill enables you to explore, investigate low, medium, and high threat zones. You can do this with a purpose, or you can simply remain in relatively low threat zone as you learn to deal with the enemy threats. Weapon leveling is an excellent plan within the outer edge of the map as well. Complete contracts. This allows you to earn essence, the in-game currency mainly gathered after zombie culling, and acquisitions by completing contracts in the field for Operation Deadbolt. Upgrade to progress. Spend essence at machines across the map and upgrade your weapons and gear. Extract acquisitions. Successfully exfil allows you to keep acquisitions to keep a head start in the next deployment. Within a deployment, your TAC map displays a variety of interesting game features, and some of the most important ones are detailed below so you can understand how to interact with them. We have buy stations, allows you to purchase a variety of helpful items such as kill streaks, gas masks, and other essentials, as well as you can also sell the unwanted ones. You have Perca-Cola machines, allowing you to purchase a beverage that increases your prowess in a variety of different ways. The Pack-a-Punch allows you to upgrade your current carried weapon, usually in the ammunition and damage department, for a price. Wall buys, outlines of weaponry can be found on walls of various buildings throughout the exclusion zone. Interact and purchase a weapon as needed. Then we have the mystery boxes. These offer an exciting randomly generated prize, likely a weapon of varying rarity and occasionally a wonder weapon. Then we have our wonder weapons, which are redacted, so we're gonna have to wait until launch in order to figure out what those are gonna be. But that's gonna wrap everything up for today's zombie overview. The blog gave us quite a bit of detail. A lot of this stuff I kind of already assumed, but it is nice to actually get some more information going into zombies on day 1. That's going to wrap things up for us here. Thank you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support in the channel, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace.